Go ahead and call the Finance Committee to order. We have one ordinance on the agenda this evening. It's ordinance 2025-09, which is a supplemental budget appropriation. Basically, it's fairly straightforward. There's, and Director Miller can elaborate more, there's $150,000 will be going to police and fire for overtime. 15,000 more needs to be appropriated for the water valve repair project, and then the rest is money that's going through the pass-through, mainly the TIF and the JEDZ. But go ahead and you can elaborate more on this.
So as Chris shared, 150,000 is for the general fund. It's for police and fire overtime. Related to some medical leave, some family leave, or some parental leave, and the police department has implemented a lot of new systems this year with the new building. They've had to do a lot of training as well. So this is additional money for overtime for those two departments. Then the next one down is the Grandview Yard TIF. This is one that changed from the first two readings. I added $26,200 because we received some additional funds. This is money that goes to the debt trustee for the pilots at Grandview Yard. Then the next line item is the JEDZ CETA. So this is where the city collects income tax for Clinton Township and we pass it through to Clinton Township. We estimate it every year. So about this time, I'm estimating how much we'll do next year. And we usually do a true up in the fall to bring it to where it needs to be. So that's $165,000 that's passed through to the township. And then finally, the last one is the Water Improvement Fund. We wanted to appropriate some money for contractual services for the engineering relating to the water valve fund. And this water fund is new this year. This is where we decided to break out the water surcharge from the sewer surcharge and the stormwater fee. So we've created this new fund, and that's what's coming out of that one. So the new grand total is $2,056,200.
Okay. And now the JEDZ, the pass-through, that's not any of the money that we're collecting for administrative fees. That's just going straight to
correct. So we
township.
Have collected more, and we have to send that on to the township. So the city keeps 20%, the township gets 80%, and this is the township's piece of that.
Okay. So everything's fairly straightforward.
Yes, it's primarily housekeeping items.
Mm-hmm. Melanie, you have any questions?
I'll ask a question about the water valve engineering. Is that for a specific water valve project?
We budget, no, it's
or
not.
Across?
It's kind of citywide. So
Okay.
We budgeted $50,000. That's typically the cost of the project.
Okay.
Then this is for Ferris to identify what water valves should be replaced.
And it was just a little under what we needed.
Right, we budgeted the $50,000 for the project, but we did not have the budget in there for the engineering. So this is just to include that engineering cost.
Okay. And I guess, is that forecast for a certain period of time that it's good, or?
We usually budget $50,000 a year for water valves, and then have Ferris does an analysis of, which water valves are in need of being replaced.
Okay, so the 50,000 is for the water valve replacements themselves.
Yes.
The 15 was for the engineering.
Right.
Okay.
So basically, as far as spending with this new appropriations, it's $165,000, and
Yes.
it's well within our means, no problem.
Yep.
Okay. Now again, we need to substitute for because of the additional money that's we have in the TIF fund. So I'll recommend approval of the substitute version. I'll move for that.
Okay, second.
Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Any other questions, concerns from anyone else here?
No.
Okay. If not, I will move to approve.
Second?
Or I'll move to recommend approval.
you
Okay,
go.
all in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Okay, only other thing I'll mention, other business that Director Miller and I discussed, the budget will be introduced soon, and that will be the first meeting in November, correct? Okay, so what we'd like to do is have 2 meetings, 3 if need be, have a meeting before the mid-month of November. I forget what that date is. Did you have that written down?
It's the 24th.
The 24th.
Okay, and then December
First.
1st,
And
that would not be a council meeting evening. So I'd probably have that at 6 PM. And then a meeting before the first meeting, potentially the only meeting in December.
Right. So, yeah, we wanted to tentatively, hopefully, if that works for the committee, we'll put those 3 meetings on the calendar and see if we need more. We could try to schedule more. If we don't need that last one, then we won't have that last one.
December 15th was the last one.
December 8th.
Okay.
And then we
I'm
would have
sorry.
a meeting
Must have
on
missed
the 1st,
First one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
not a council meeting night.
December, okay, November 24th, December 1st, and December 8th,
Mhm.
if needed. For the 3 finance committee meetings. Okay.
Okay, if nothing else, we are adjourned.